To be an A split. We're down to 40 seconds on the clock here.
Yeah, and you've got Redgar playing in a position to cut off rotations. A great start out from GTN, though, because that's the thing. Like, Gambit had established heaven control, right? They had that to them, and losing them up there, I mean, it's a big deal. We'll see if they're able to continue to double down on it. Redgar's going hunting. He's not just worried about cutting off rotations. He wants to cut things off way earlier off, but Sonic gets two big openers as well. Gambit, I don't know they're going to be able to get onto the site. Yeah, Redgar dealt some damage over by B, but that's really all he had, and that leaves Shados in a pretty brutal 1v4.
Ooh. Control A heaven split, or Nats is just going to create a distraction, and he's going in.
Well, yeah, and the alarm bot that was there gave his position away. That triggered the fault line, and you're right, he went in to try to find some of that, but Vikings, they had all of their bases covered in a sense to kind of catch Nats going in there. That's going to force Gambit to turn their attention towards B, and it's kind of worked out so far as Chronicle was able to get the opener. There was a ghost back site, and it was good to take care of Redgar, but not much more. That should allow Gambit to get onto the site and get the spike down, but the question is, are they going to be able to hold it? They have the weapon advantage in a pretty considerable manner too, right? Like, Sassy only has a Sheriff, no armor to work with either. If they can keep the members of Vikings at bay, they should be able to get onto board here, Potter.
They should. Sky used a flash a little bit early, wasn't able to capitalize off that. Not any more utility left here for Gambit. Shados, he's going to have to get this kill.
Shados. That was kind of scary to look at, but Chronicle. All right, so Chronicle was able to get one. Shados, he's going to have to force his way out of garage. Sonic swinging around. One kill, but doesn't get the second as Sonic got it to half. It looks like both teams should be able to get away unscathed. The stalemate, a gentleman's agreement, if you will, and now things are open. Now both teams press go, and now the kill feed lights up. 4 seconds left. Chronicle looking to get the spike down, should be able to do so. A 3v2 in favor of Vikings. Rolling Thunder coming out. He's been knocked up into high heaven, but the Nanostorm provides enough cover for Chronicle to get two, but he's not quite done with the job. Sudakas has to go in aggressive. The Viper split comes down, and he's not taking the bait. He's going to wrap his way around. He might get the timing on this Potter, but he's got to land it just right. Not able to land the shots. Chronicle, huge there for Gambit.
In the site, but Doug, there's only 20 seconds left on the clock.
Now this one's interesting because they double down on the fake again. That draws out the defensive Cosmic Divide. Now they're going to try to work their way towards A site. Sonic's going to have his hands full. Oh, yeah, he's got nothing. That should open the door for Gambit to get onto the site and get the spike down in time. Shadows flashed up, and doesn't matter. Defo there to help as well. Sudakas, a lonely man right now.
Oh, beautiful shots coming in here. You know, in those moments, you just kind of flood in. The trades, the spacing at that moment, it's just all chaos. It's all hectic, it's all chaos. It's crucial here, especially because Vikings had that 4-0 start. We'll see a lot of pressure this time. Everyone's fighting for mid.
Defo wants to go, Defo wants to find, and Defo does. And it was off of the Trailblazer, right? The Trailblazer followed, he swung out from Sewer as they were able to take mid space, and then the flash to get him into ropes to find the opener. That was pretty.
Definitely pretty. GTN, the jig hasn't been up. Oh, but he peeks right into Redgar's crosshair and just punished for that mid-round aggression. Look at these two. Just biding their time down in Sewer. Look, if Defo goes down there, oh!
One,
whack-a-mole!
Man, just so good. So good. You can tell they were trying to wonder, how do we want to approach this? How do we want to do this?
By 30 seconds left in the round. They're defaulting extremely well. And the Killjoy ultimate's going to go ahead and go down to try to defend off this B.
Well, and that's the thing, right? That's another instance where Gambit is drawing out our ultimates with a fake. They draw out the lockdown towards B. There's nobody there. They invest their own Cosmic Divide. Now the Rolling Thunder coming out from Vikings as they're going to have their hands full. Sudakas again in a position where he's going to have to go huge. And so far, so good as Sudakas gets two. Chronicle managing to get the spike down, but Sudakas has not been dealt with. The clip runs dry as he falls. Chronicle avoiding things there. 1v1 is all that's left in Sonic.
Patience once this is all done and over with.
Breach utility to clear it out. They invest. Oh my god. Oh no, they're going! GTN gets two off the showstopper. They were sitting ducks. They had nowhere to go. Now Gambit trying to figure out, how do we approach this round? We've got members in tatters. We only have the Bladestorm to work with as well. And Defo's so weak. They do have the spike. Maybe some Astro utility gets him through, finds him the safe passage onto the site, but you've got two members from Vikings there. The Cosmic Divide's going to fall out as well as Gambit creep their way forward. 30 seconds left. The Bladestorm comes online. Nats. Oh, GTN, you're not quite done yet, are you? Still playing back site. Defo's got to find some value with that thing. There we go. That's exactly what they needed. A 2v2 is all that remains. Make that a 2v1. Sassy, you mentioned it, Potter, the MVP in a position to go huge for his team. Again, great flash, but Nats gets 4. Gambit get to 7. And they have all of the utility from the Killjoy set up to be able to kind of take care of that. There we go. Exactly what we were just pointing out. Chronicle's turret and the Nano Swarm combination is so difficult to get to. And now we're getting to crunch time in the round, right? There are only 30 seconds left. If you're going to commit to a site, you're going to have to do it soon. The alarm bot giving away the rotations, and you see it go back, right? Shados is already hustling back. You've also got Redguard in an aggressive position. This is textbook out from Gambit, but the kill doesn't come through. That should get Vikings onto the site.
Love this pivot. Such a decisive, quick call for Vikings. They're going to have to get the spike planted and make all these frags count. It's come down to a 3 versus 3 post plant here. Oh, no.
Yeah, looking to attempt the retake. See the Kush drops. Spike ticking away.
Saucy.
Holding things off just fine. Saucy with a great shot. Makes it a 1v2. FRZ's got a lot he's going to have to deal with, but if he's able to isolate the gunfight, he might have a chance at things. He's got the classic, and he still has a bit of armor to his name, Chronicle on the tap. Pulls it right back, the turret to provide some cover, but they're going to have to do this soon. I don't know, Chronicle getting it to happen. FRZ, you got to challenge it. He challenges it, but Chronicle lands the shots at just the right time. And you're absolutely right, Sudakos, if he's able to land things at just the right time, it's going to be a problem. The fault line, they start to work their way out. Don't know that there are 2 players up. Oh, there they go. One. No. The Blade Storm, not able to do it, but there was Sudakos at just the right time. He was able to grab one of his own. That should create some space, but Chronicle in a spot to take it right back. Oh, no. I don't know that they know. Sassy, if he gets the timing right, the gun barrel, he should be able to clear out that ultimate as well. My guy, it's safe. Walk your way out. Oh, that's so close! All right. Redguard cleans that up, but he still has his work cut out for him. 2 members left. One around pillar, the other one further off site.
And Redguard, oh, the turret just catches him there. He does have a smoke to his name, but FRZ is playing this so well, just biding the time, using that spike as a teammate, and beautiful shot, just a little jiggle. The big flank all the way around. The members of Vikings, they have have in control, but look at this Viper Molly off the alarm bot of Killjoy.
Not enough yet, but you saw the turret that triggered that somebody dropped down, and that's why you saw the op shot there. There's Nats creeping his way forward. He manages to find the opener on GTN. FRZ still down there as Nats drops.
Spike down.
Here comes the spike, finally making its way onto the site to join FRZ. He's 1 point away from having that res online as well. Cosmic Divide coming out. Still got to get the spike down. The delay is there. Defo.
30 seconds
kind of opener
left.
you got.
Shado's finally making his way to the site. He's finally here. I think he's going to probably be the first point of contact. Maybe he's waiting for his teammate to get contact, but Defo gets taken out.
FRZ getting a little spicy with it, as Shados does as well. Vikings fall apart there at the end, and you know, really for them to have gotten as far as they did, they got the spike down, right? Like it was, but the timeout coming in to make sure disaster is avoided. GTN going aggressive. Shados trades it right back.
Love the aggression for VKS, or for GTN rather there. Defo certainly wasn't expecting that. At least they're able to get a trade. I mean, Saucy, now the question is he going to want to, well, maybe not anymore, but I was going to say he might want to invest that Breach ultimate coming into this round now. I mean, they've still got a Sage res as well. Things could get really interesting in this round, Doug.
Yeah, they've already managed to drop Redguard, and that's followed. These trades have just been going back and forth.
And ultimate before they get into the site, or save it for the actual retake, and there's my answer. He's going to go ahead and use it before. I don't think he's going to get much off of it. Nats and Chronicle already fine too.
Yeah, GTN not able to convert off of that raise, and as quickly as things started, they come to a screeching halt, and really off of that, you see Gambit already on the rotate. Redguard trying to take some more of that space away. Nice shot out from Defo. He's going to get a shot at another one here. The flash, not exactly what they were looking for, but Sassy.
30 seconds left.
I just don't know that there's enough there. I mean, maybe, but you still got to yank so much of it back in your way.
Coming online, we've got the Showstopper, we've got the Killjoy ultimate. So definitely some options into the next round. He's gonna have to survive. Okay.
some time to switch off if they want to. This is sitting on a ticking time bomb. Shados can get the timing just right, and he does. And unfortunate for Sadak as well, as he looks away at the worst possible time. But with that, you kind of have to go, right? You have to get onto the site. Sasi tries doing that and manages to take care of Redgar along the way, swinging out around the pillar, but you're going to have to mess with the guys that are in the Viper's pit. Defo an up barrel down his throat as he cleans him up. Sasi's the last alive. He's gotten 3. He's going to need 2 more to play another round, and he's going to get a shot at it. The flash gets 1. He got 4 on the round, but that's all he got. As Shados cleans it up, Gambit wins 13-6.
My goodness, my goodness. Good delay there with the Asher utility. Look at Saucy, he's still in drone form here. The timing is going to be brutal. Defo finds an opening, and Sudakos will see if he'll be able to respond.
Ooh. They're going to have to turn their attention back, and they do. GTN starting off great as Sudakos gets a second one as well. The flank that we talked about, the disaster spot, is really taken care of. And off of that, Vikings are able to rotate away, understanding there were 2 who were pinching in. B should be open. They're absolutely right.
Yeah, they should be able to get the spike down here. And Redgar, he's made it in time. He's in the general vicinity. He's got to be very wary of this elbow push. It's about to be a 1v1 Astra diff moment here. Redgar versus Sudakos. We'll see who comes out on top here.
Got armor. He didn't need it. Didn't need a lick of it. He's able to win that out. A 3v2 still in favor of Vikings as the spike ticks away. Gambit looking to find an opening. It's big that they were able to take elbow control, but their job's not quite done. A great flash as FRZ swings out. Up from Hookah, not finding anything quite yet. They continue to go forward. Redgar finds it, has to find the second one though. Sadhak dancing away. You still have to take care of the player that's up in Hookah. Redgar looking to get it potentially to half. No, Sadhak swings out at just the right time. I don't know that he got it to half. Sadhak's still alive. The noose and Shados gets the kill, but he didn't get it to half. It's not gonna matter. In behind the line, Sadhak has control of U-Haul. More Trailblazer in his face. They push him right back, but you haven't dealt with him, and you don't know he's there. Defo dashing away. Not going to be able to stay alive long enough to make a difference. Sadak gets too big there. You called it, Potter. The timing to get into U-Haul to create that space, really, I mean, it cracks the site open for Vikings. Now they're going to get the spike down.
It certainly will. Not only that, but because those 2 kills came so fast and no trades in sight, Vikings have a real good idea that they have all of backside in their control. You can see Viper feeling a little more risky, getting more into that forward position at pipe. Now Vikings are looking like this is a secured dub. 100% should be in the bag, and Gambit are feeling that as well as they start to back up and see if they can at least salvage some of these weapons for themselves. I wouldn't be surprised if Vikings just go ham here and hunt them down with their bonus weapons. Oh, and Redgar, what a response.
A little too much ham.
A little too much ham.
A little too much ham. Never thought I'd say that. Yeah, they're trying to find the spot, whatever it is, for them to go, and it just hasn't been right? Like the wind hasn't blown to just the right space for them to feel confident in their ability to go, and off of that you're seeing some of this trepidation as they move forward, but now they feel a bit more comfortable. It's been slow, but it's been sure. They're going to get onto the site, trying to spam through the Viper's wall, and off of the Tracers that come off the Vandal, they're able to trade that kill right back. FRZ and GTN get a couple of pieces. Sasi does as well, but Defo has a chance to be the hero for Gambit. He's not even messing with it.
Those definitely probably shouldn't have spammed in that corner. You know, I know he wanted to kill the spike planter, and then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose, and then really you got a round on your hands.
On anything, but the Trailblazer did come through, and that's a whole lot of utility coming your way, my guy. The Hunter's Fury in as well. Defo still trying to stay alive. He dances around all of it and lands his shots onto FRZ anyway. GTN takes space up short. Sucker punches Chronicle and showers. Vikings have found some space to work with on the site, but Gambit refusing to give an inch. They're still healthy enough to be able to fight this thing back. Yeah, the spike went down, but they took control right back. How do they get the defuse? How do they continue to take care of what Vikings have thrown their way to get this defuse? Spike ticking away. It's going to have to be soon. The flash, the swing. Good onto Shados. Only 2 on the side of Vikings remain. Redgar on the tab. At least gets it to half. Sudakos taking care of that. Redgar's going to stick it.
His suck didn't. Oh no, Sudakos, that's gonna hurt. He thought
could be a chance at something, but that flash may have given away some info.
Yeah, unlucky. It just catches Sadak, so that info that you're talking about definitely is gonna go over towards the Gambit side. This Hunter's Fury hits the mark. We'll see if he's able to finish off, and he certainly does. Yeah, Vikings, they have to TP. They're going to make their way towards A, right into the hands of Redgar.
Redgar's only got a judge. We mentioned it earlier. He's going to have to take this aggressive angle, and that's exactly what he does. They know he's there. The judge doesn't deliver. Vikings get onto the site. 13 seconds left. Should be able to get the spike down. No ultimates to speak of for anyone else, but there are kills aplenty for Saucy as he gets 3 on the round. It's all down to Nats. If he can get 1, he can maybe make something happen, but doesn't land him. Saucy gets 4. Vikings get to 6. Gambit, they're in trouble.
That's rough.
Ooh, I like this, though. This isn't rough if they can make it convert. This is exactly the kind of seemingly reckless play that you have to dial up in a situation like this to try to shift momentum back your way. Gambit throw everything in the kitchen sink at him. Back on B, again, after we were there, and then we left, and then we were there, and then we left, and now we're back. Spikes down. You've got Saucy in a really good spot there to cut off any rotations if they come in through defender spawn. The Viper's Pit comes through, and there's green all over the place. It's like we're watching Nickelodeon in the mid-90s. As both Viper's Pits comes through, Natch drops, and off that is going to fall the Viper's Pit as well. Sadhak pushing his way forward through that very same ultimate that we just highlighted. Gambit have a Marshal in the hands of Chronicle. Into that Viper's Pit. I mean, what do? Defo's already fallen. Sadhak has got 3 on the round.
Okay.
And Sadhak has got 4. He's going to get a chance at the ace. Potentially, unless Saucy's a bad teammate and steals it from him. Yeah, Shados doesn't have time. Sadhak, go get the ace, guy. Go get the ace! They give it to him! You saw him walk away to tee him up.
Defense here.
And he almost got 3rd.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like, probably should have got...
Oh,
what?
Okay.
My guy! What is that? Cosmic Divide comes through. Now, surely here, Chronicle is the nuisance.
Oh, no.
Chronicle is not a nuisance. He had a chance to be a nuisance, but he didn't. I feel like Gambit are in a really good spot to take this thing back. The flash out, FRZ turns it away, but the snake bite keeps him at bay, at least for now. Defo gets
what
the
a
opener.
dog.
He's going in. Yeah, doesn't get a second one either. This is what I was talking about, man. The showers control that they have, if they're able to maintain this, they should be able to reestablish control of the site. The Seekers come out as well. GTN has his hands full, and as you so aptly said, Redgar has a judge. Off very much at all. The combination of the wall and the warp gives you just enough cover to make your way forward undetected. That's exactly what they're doing. Now they have the Cosmic Divide coming out as well to split the site
30 seconds left.
in 2. They haven't fully breached their way through that yet as GTN gets a spike down. A good flash coming up from Shados. Not able to land any of the shots. Sadhak is, however, as the numbers advantage still in favor of Vikings.
What a flash, what a play. I thought that would be everything, but Sadhak is just so ready. Redgar, that's crispy. He's going to need at least another.
Yeah, and the showstopper out from GTN, I was about to mention it. He's able to really just use that to zone. Nats doesn't really have anywhere to go. He's got to buy time for Redgar to make a play. That's exactly what he does. Redgar's gotten 3 on the round. This is still doable, but they're going to have to get on the horse. They're going to have to do something quick. You have so much Astro utility littered around the spike. That's exactly what happens. Redgar's 4th. The gravity well, Redgar's 5th. You asked for a spike, Potter. That very well may be it. He's got to get the defuse, though, first.
Because none of the Gambit members have anyone back towards A. They can't make a TP back.
Gotta go. No place is safe. The options are limited. Defo taking care of Sadhak. Elbow control drops as well. As Vikings fall shortly thereafter. Shock darts coming through, but the spike should go down, although that was certainly painful. And they may have an opening at this room, but up close. Oh, GTN's utility opens things up. Back for Vikings. Redgar and Chronicle left alone. Yes, the spike was down, but can they hold it? Can they keep them at bay? You've got a Ghost and full armor on the side of Redgar. So he's healthy enough to make something happen, and they don't know that he's there. He's been so tagged up, though. The swing had to be there from Chronicle, and there it was. Chronicle gets a second. Chronicle needs 1 more to win the round. The classic swinging around the corner. You gotta land the shots, but no! It's Sudakas who wins the pistol for Vikings. Use the pistol, but then you buy, and things go south. What are the implications of this?
Well, the implications are that you broke. You broke, and it's no joke. I think the bonus topic, it's still a tricky one, right? I mean, I think even there are scenarios right now where in the second round, you still win, but only 2 of you survive, and in the very next round, you're up 2-0, but you can't afford a single weapon. You can't afford utility. You barely have, what, 20, I believe it's 3,200 to your name. Wait a minute. What is happening here, Doug? All of a sudden, we're looking at 2 versus 2.
Nats is happening, and Shados is happening. Nats has already gotten 3 on the round.
30
Shados,
seconds left.
or excuse me, Nats got 2 and Shados Got one. He still has to rotate and get the spike back, though.
Oh, but they're gonna
walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna walk right into Nats. He's got that Bulldog. The Bulldog good for one!
ADS.
The snake bite to delay entry in from pipes. That should give Shadows enough time to get the spike
10
down.
seconds left.
And the poison orb as well. How have they gotten this far? It was off the sheriffs that we were just talking about. They've gotten Gambit to this point. FRZ, nothing doing. Nats gets 4 with that Bulldog. I like Gambit taking elbow control here. That's exactly where the remaining members of Vikings are. The flash is there. That's going to give the position away, but they swing out into it anyway, and Redgar lines them up and knocks them down. He gets 3 on the round there, and with that, Gambit are still in a spot to win this dang thing. Vikings just down to 2. Sonic's going to get the timing just right as he gets 2 of his own. Shadows left alone. You talked about his 13 HP. That's all Gambit have left in this round. You see the tap coming out from Saucy. I don't know that they know where Shadows is. I don't know that they know where he is.
Enemy mark.
Cosmic Divide. Defo with the dash. He's been spotted.
Welcome to my world.
Continue. So here the Viper's pick coming out as well as the spike goes down, and this one's going to be much faster and much messier than we've seen. You've got Redgar still playing, making sure there's nobody working the flank out from Sand, but all of the action, all of the attention is on the site, and once again, we find dueling Viper's pits as the Cosmic Divide comes out as well. Every single ultimate, or seemingly every single ultimate coming out, and of course, through all of that, it's the nade that gets the first. The showstopper there, they want to go. You can tell they want to go. He checks the corner. He's able to land it on the Shadows. Nats drops as well, courtesy of his friend Chronicle. But the sting for Chronicle, you're going to have to make up for what just happened there. And he's going to get a chance at it. The Hunter's Fury, when he pulls off of it, he's got to stay alive. He's not able to. GTN gets 3. Vikings get to 12. Hey, Brian.
Yeah, look at the rotations. I mean, as the fake comes through, the 2 members of Vikings were rotating back towards B. They had the right read, but for some reason they went back towards A.
Defo's got to land those. Defo's got to land those. That's the win condition, is that blade storming is broken by situation, and Defo isn't able to land any of it while his teammates fall as well. Chronicle's the only one who remains healthy here in the round for the side of Gambit as Vikings, their defenses are bolstered. Oh boy, okay. We'll avoid that. That didn't happen. But they still have such good numbers. Shadows has to make something happen. He's not going to do it. Map 1 was not enough.
Confidence, at least in their game plan.
We'll see if the game plan pays off, if they find success with it, what lacked. Again, in their map up against Secret just a couple days ago, this seems very fast and very aggressive and a very good start out from Gambit. As Defo's already gotten the pistol. Shadows drops though, man, and Defo does as well.
This is huge though. Chronicle, he's just kind of made his posture, right? He's made his stand. He's stopped the flank from coming in, so he can feel pretty confident that he can hold other angles. It's all down to Nats. He's got to survive. 3 versus 4 post plant, completely doable. But Nat's got to be good for 2 here.
Chronicle
the tag!
So Chronicle has 2 shock darts. Oh, but he's playing so tight. I don't know that he's getting a chance at it. Redgar's able to take care of Sudicast. There's 1. Sadak tanks it. I don't know that it hit him. I don't know that it's going to make a difference. The wall again causes problems as FRZ gets 2 at the end. Coming around, so even with some of this play style that Gambit have been known for, they're starting to be wise to it. FRZ doesn't get a chance to do anything. And Sudicast was good for 1. Oh no, not able to land the shot onto the planter. 3v3 on the site. Remember, GTN was opposite A, so he's now going to have to hightail it back to get there in time for the play. The spike still hasn't been planted. They've cut noise again. Now Nats looking to get the spike down and should. Now a 3v3 for the side ensues. Sonic swings at it just the right time, tries to catch him on the way out, doesn't land the shots on Nats, but does onto Chronicle. 3v2. Make that a, my goodness, a 1v1. And the last thing you want to do is 1v1 against Arena, but Saucy has no problems with it at all. It shows it to Sova.
Yeah, we'll see if they're able to convert. FRZ is in a peculiar spot here. He'll be able to dismiss away, but he just gets spotted. Yeah. What a dash.
He doesn't get a shot at anything as he drops. You heard the Empress come online at the hands of Shadows. Only has 1 armor. To his name, Sudicast in a good spot. Sudicast in a good spot, and Saucy is as well. Saucy gets 2 before falling. The wall goes up. The res comes through as well to bring Shadows back online. We'll see if the Empress can cause more problems, more damage. The spike's still in tow. You don't really have time to go anywhere else. You're going to have to get through the defenses. You're going to have to get past GTN. So far, so good. Redgar should have enough time to get the spike down. Sudicast in that 1v2. Too much to look at once. Gambit Well, and it's interesting because oftentimes we've seen them fake off of this, but this is real. There's no doubt about it. The rest of Gambit have shown up. You've got Sadak, who's playing close by. The wall's going to go up from Redgar. He's going to get the spike down as well, get one step closer to having that res. The Hunter's Fury out from Saucy. Did some damage, he got some tags, but it wasn't enough to get the kill. And as you mentioned, Shadows drops through all of that action. Post-plant in tow.
Oh, Redgar trying to find a cheeky timing. But he gets just deleted by Sudakas. Spike is ticking away. Viper's Pit is still in play. And I think we're waiting for some Sova util, perhaps?
Well, and it's another counter. It's another counter Viper's Pit. They still have numbers. At least they had him, but Nats able to respond with 2. Vikings clean things up, though, and they get the defuse. Ooh, Sadhak.
Oh, the spin!
They know. The shock dart's there too. He has to drop down.
Wow.
And it's a gift delivered to Sadak with Christmas right around the corner. He drops him, and out without Nats taking care of him as well. 4v4 for the rest of the round.
Sadhak, beautiful response, or rather, Redgar with the trade. Even doing some splash damage there. GTN, what a flank from Gambit Chronicle here. GTN, he's under so much pressure. He's getting flanked.
And he manages to get Redgar anyway. He still has to deal with Chronicle. That shock dart, that pesky little shock dart, stopping his antics for now. Okay, and Gambit have snatched this thing right back.
That's the spike.
Down.
Yep, and Saucy, he's been a freak in instances like this before. He's come up big for the team. He's going to get a chance isolated as well if he looks at the right spot. No, nothing. Chronicle gets the third.
On the other side of things, Redgar and Nats, they do have a pretty good idea that this is a possibility.
Surely they heard it. Right? Surely they heard it. No. Sassy goes up top, but are they going to be expecting him to pinch around? Yes, Nats is. Gambit seems to have awakened at least for now, but Sadak and FRZ keeping things at bay. Chronicle looking to get the spike down. Should succeed. Shados aggressively pushing the matter, taking some of that space back as Sadak drops a 3v2 in favor of Gambit. Spike ticking away.
And very, very strong post-plant setup here for Gambit. Shados is definitely going to be looking to get that first contact, and the rest of the members will respond. It's going to be up to GTN. There's no flashes. There are 2 smokes for GTN as he picks up a rifle. If he's able to find a first, maybe he can force it to half.
They have their Hunter's Fury in the hands of Chronicle too, and there it is, right? Comes on out. They have to take that fight to his lap. FRZ was able to get 1, but that was all.
There are 2 members backside. Saucy, he's good for it. Hunter's Fury is online.
And the res as well, if there's a chance at something. Maybe Sadak can bring the fallen comrade back. GTN no longer around as the spike goes down. You see the dart is giving Redgar away. Hunter's Fury, a little dance around. Nope, really no need.
Oh,
Saucy cleans him up. What on earth was that? Fish in a barrel. Saucy gets the last. Chronicle's gonna have to go absolutely ballistic, and he's not gonna get the chance. The ace for Saucy, the 7th round for Brazil.
I mean, everything for these Gambit guys. If they're even gonna bother retaking, which at this point they kind of have to.
Slorbs coming through. Shadows creeping around the ice wall. Drops. Saucy, see if he can find some more success. It's actually GTN, and GTN with the op. GTN has that op. Only Spectres for Gambit, and that's not the start you wanted, and it goes from bad to worse as Defo and Redgar are both sitting on the sidelines for the rest of the round. Sadak looking to add some more insult to injury. The drone's going to give away the 2 members, drop off, a shock dart there, potentially the op to boot. No, it's Sadak. GTN's Blade Storm. And the op, oh, they have no idea. Oh, they know now. Chronicle, I mean, surely. Right, yeah. A lot, brother. Sadhak gets the spike down. There they go. Sudakas 1, trying to duck, dive, and dodge around the bullets. Not able to do so. Takes one with him, though. 1 for his troubles. Nats takes care of Saucy as well, so the thing's not looking too terrible for Gambit, but they knew where Nats was. They had to stick it to him, and they did. Shados on the tap, full control from Gambit back onto the site. That wall goes up. Shados gets it to half. FRZ not able to do much more. GTN
Don't insult me.
has to do something. GTN, you have to do something here. You can't just wait it out. You can't just wait it out.
Beautiful pickup for Shados. And oh man, all 3 members of Vikings are kind of congregated. They're all stuck under the heaven here.
Do they check? Do they check? He checks, but nothing. Shadows drops. Red guard does as well. Holy. Oh, GTN. Nats, they have to fight back there. They have to fight down to Nell, and Nats comes up so big to get two, but the job's not done. Sudakas, you've got to swing out here. Don't let him do it to you again. The swing out. Sudakas challenges, lands the shots, gets Viking to 10.
Each step of the way, and it's beautiful to see from Vikings.
The wall goes up. Defo and Shadows, you talk about having each other's backs. The two-star duelists on the side of Gambit. Oh, oof. Not able to land those shots, but man, that was close.
Oh, this wall. KZ?
Red goes right. I think he's waiting for it. Yeah, as soon as the wall goes down, both of them swinging on that at just the right time. Vikings just down to 2 members left in the round. You've got Sadak with that res. You also have Saucy with some utility. I mean, there's a possibility to delay here long enough to potentially make something happen, but Saucy has to stay alive, right? Like, well, that was the win condition probably in the round, unless Sadak goes insane. And he's not. Chronicle gets a defuse. Gambit gets a 5.
Hang out on top of 410 here. But yeah, this is where Vikings are going to shine. I mean, this sort of post plant with all the layers that they have in the shock darts and in the stage slows.
There's a lot of ultimates here. You just heard the second Empress come online. GTN still playing around with that Blade Storm spike ticking away, but they're moving in a bunch. They're moving in a bunch, and that might be their entry in. FRZ is able to get one and drop back. Nats holds as well, but FRZ is not going down without a fight. A 1v1. Defo's so weak. He's got that Blade Storm to tap. A little shoulder given off from FRZ as Defo goes back up. Oh, the shots are there. Spike ticking away. He's gonna get away with it. He's gonna get away with it. My goodness, it was just enough time that was bought. You heard the pop-off come through as well as Vikings get to 12. Gambit backs against the ropes. Defo's Blade Storm seems to be the opener. He got 2. But that's the thing, man. Vikings traded back. Through that, what looked so promising still ends up being an advantage for Vikings, but Chronicle looking to rip this thing right back into his hands. Saucy's got to go big. He's not this time around. Chronicle gets to the 3rd.
Spike could potentially go down. And we've got 3 ultimates done. This is still doable. This is still completely doable for Vikings.
Make me a believer, Vikings. Right now, things don't look great. Sadak gets the spike down, as you said. And they do, I mean, they do have the Viper's Pit and the Hunter's Fury, but they're so heavily outnumbered. And the res comes through. All right. So much for that. A 5v4. Advantage. Gambit still. And you see Saucy is playing far back. He's got that Hunter's Fury. Potter, this very well may be it. Gambit are going to have to take the fight to their laps. Okay. You've been able to take care of one. You haven't taken care of the biggest problem that you've got here, though. It's getting better. FRZ drops. There's the Hunter's Fury, but Sudakas gets 2. Sudakas gets 2. I don't know that they're going to have enough for the defuse. It's just down to Saucy, though. Shadows goes right up and close. Shadows gets a 3rd. Chronicle is on the defuse. The Vikings have made their way up to 410, but that's the easy part. It's the hard part that's before you.
Shadows gets pushed back by the drone. I don't think he even killed the drone there, actually. Okay, he did get it. Viper's Pit's gonna go down. This is definitely making Gambit second guess things. Or Vikings rather, and Sudakas just walks perfectly into Defo's crosshair there.
And it felt like that was the game plan for Vikings all along, right? Cause some noise, draw out that Viper's Pit, and then flip the map. What they didn't account for was that Defo had taken space mid with that operator and was able to take care of the person who was supposed to be cutting off the rotations. Now we're going to end things up on B, and Defo continues to be a monster for Gambit. Vikings down to 3. Blade Storm online as well, not able to land the shots. We're down to a 3v3 here. FRZ's so weak though, Potter.
Spike planted. And FRZ does get taken out in the middle of sight, and just like that, it's all down to Saucy. He's got 2 shock darts to his name, but he's gonna have to get some incredible shots off. Chronicle just being patient as ever, waiting for Shadows to catch back up. And this should just be a 3-man simple retake for Gambit. Oh no.
Unlucky. Unlucky. Vikings looking to avoid overtime here, looking to put Gambit away. Off in the hands of Defo. First shot not going to land. The slower pushes him back as well. As GTN and the rest of Vikings make their way onto the site. Different plant position here. Makes some more vulnerable utility, but it doesn't seem to matter as the spike goes down. It's going to be a straight-up 5v5 Potter for this thing, and Gambit seem to be holding up just fine as it all falls apart for Vikings. Gambit, what the heck? We're going to overtime. We're not done.
We are not done yet, Doug. Gambit do not want to lose. They're real aggressive towards A. The drone's already been used. Oh, you can see Saucy. Oh, he's already used it. Never mind. Thought he was holding on to that recon, but it's been used, and 2 defenders stuck backside here.
Wall goes up, wall goes down, and I think they saw Defo's shoelaces as he tried swinging around. Defo doesn't seem to mind. Gambit hold up just fine as Chronicle gets 3 there. And it all falls onto GTN, and GTN was never anywhere near the site.
Yeah.
Gambit should be able to take this lead here unless GTN just does some sort of absolutely insane performance.
Send him the energy. He's definitely wondering what the heck just happened to my team. They all died so fast. 1 versus 4. He does find Chronicle. Does a little bit of damage, but he's unable to find the kill very fast. And the spike gets taken away, Doug.
Yeah, there's just so much going against him at this moment, and it goes from bad to worse as you saw.
The A hit. It's coming. Shadows, he's all alone.
It's impending at this point. You wonder if there's trigger discipline, if you just wait it out, or if... Oh, he spotted 1-0-1, and he's going to be able to stay alive. He's able to dismiss the second. Shadows isn't done. Nats has shown up as well. It's all down to 2 members left on the side of Brazil to keep them alive, to keep this map going. Oh, but it goes from bad to worse. It's all over. Chronicle gets the last. The Masters 3 winners go from obituary to rebirth as they take care of Vikings and move on to the quarterfinals.
Wow, the 9 rounds in a row, Doug. 9 rounds in a row for Gambit to make that comeback happen in the 3rd map. They looked down and out. They looked completely out of it. And you know, we talked about the last time around, it took superstar hero moments to bring the whole squad back together.